our homecoming, and the dress code is Hold Down. It's at Denver Downs on October 9th. The first 167 people to sign up for the Google form on the Google form get in free. Check your email for details. What's that say? Court. Congratulations to the homecoming court. Abby Campbell, Talia Custis, Aria Truesdale, Lauren Jacob, and Mylan Young. Our homecoming week school calendar is Monday, Teen Day, Tuesday, Golden Years, Wednesday, Wig Day, Thursday, Gold Out, and Friday we have no school. Our varsity football team will play at home versus Woodmont this Friday, October 10th, starting at 7:30. The varsity girls golf team will play at home versus Geo Man today, Wednesday, October 8th, starting at 4:30. Our varsity football team will play at home versus Woodmont this Friday, October 10th, starting at 7:30.
Deca Club is selling chocolate chip slices from the pizza buffet at lunch, October 9th, $3 per slice. BSU leadership meeting is October 13th. BSU will host a leadership meeting on October 13th during advisory in room 216. Homecoming Spirit Week. Today is Wednesday, October 8th, Wig Day. Thursday, October 9th is Gold Out Day. Thursday, October 9th we also have a pep rally during second block. Attendance recovery. If you are interested in starting a clear FA hours, please see Coach Hamby in room 317. Attendance recovery is Monday and Thursday from 3:15 to 4:15 p.m. You may sign up for the Power Hour bus for transportation. Coach Hamby is building a waiting list for Saturday school, and Saturday school will be scheduled once enough students will be on the wait list. Basketball cheer tryouts. Tryouts for Tiliana Basketball Spirit Cheer will take place on Saturday, October 18th in the TLH Ox Gym for those who complete the Google form. Trick or Treat Lane, Monday, October 27th in the stadium. Invite friends and neighbors and family. There's candy, games, and community fun. Sign up your group, team, or club to host a tent or a game and give out candy.
National Honor Society introducing. I have to read that song. My head.
You want me to just read that one?
Yeah.
National Honor Society induction ceremony. The National Honor Society is having an induction ceremony on Monday, October 20th at 7 p.m. in the mall area. All members are required to attend and dress formally. Teaching fellows in Anderson University. Seniors are considering a career as a teacher. Oh, let me start that over. Seniors, are you considering a career as a teacher? Interested in applying for $24K college scholarship? Meet us with Miss Ashley Stone and AU administration Tuesday, October 7th at lunch, if you're interested.
BSU introduction October 12th. BSU is hosting an introduction on Sunday, October 12th at 3 p.m. in the lecture hall. All new members and leadership members must attend. Introduction is open to all students, staff, and administrators. The JV and varsity girls volleyball team will play at home versus Yale-Man tomorrow, Thursday, October 9th. Girls JV starts at 5:30 p.m. and varsity girls start at 7 p.m. Varsity girls tennis will play at home versus Yale-Man tomorrow, Thursday, October 9th, starting at 5 p.m. This week at Teal-Hanna, on the 6th Monday, boys volleyball play at Greenwood. On Tuesday, golf plays at Woodmont. Varsity girls tennis play at Woodmont, and JV varsity girls volleyball play at Woodmont. And Wednesday, senior night, girls golf home versus Yale-Man MVP. 6, boys volleyball play at Malden, and at 6, varsity cheer in competition. Thursday at 2 o'clock, state championship, girls swimming at USC. 5:30, varsity girls tennis at home against Yale-Man. 5:30, senior night, varsity girls volleyball at home versus Yale-Man. Varsity boys volleyball at Anderson Christian. 7:30, JV and C team football at 7:30 at Woodmont. On Friday, 7:30, varsity football home versus Woodmont homecoming. Saturday, XC at Coaches Classic, Newberry High School, and state championship boys state championship swimming at UCLA.
Thank you, Aiden, for that. And today, our Yappers podcast would love to start talking about Halloween, especially because it's getting closer to October, and you parents out there know that your kids are already getting excited to go out and spend all night getting candy and all that. And we just wanted to talk about this ways to make sure your kids are a lot safer when they're going out and doing that, because kids have been taken from literally in plain sight while they were out trick-or-treating, just because parents didn't see them or they took their eyes off them from a split second and their child was gone. So we are going to talk about ways to help that and prevent that. The first way that my mama did was even though I hated this, I really did, because it ruined my outfit. But my mama insisted, is because glow sticks, whenever you break them, they start glowing. So we had one of those, but instead it was like a packet thingy, and we broke it and it started glowing. And my mama had 2 for each of us. So then we I had 3 girls. So all 3 girls had to sit there and put the lights on the back of on the back, to where with our little Halloween spooky outfits, all you saw was on the back of us was 2 glowing lights just on the back. And I hated it so much, but my mama literally saw me from a mile away, and it kept all of us safe, and she made sure I was safe.
One way my mama did it was before I started getting double digit age. When I was a kid, I feel like all moms do this, but she would go with me to the door. But nowadays, I don't know how to explain it.
I feel like parents don't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
They walk with their kid, but they're not watching their kid. They're not walking up to the door with their kid.
Yeah, but when I do go to the doors now, she'll most of the time we're in our cars, or if we're walking, she'll stay at the top of their drive-through driveway, same thing, and she'll make sure to watch me the whole time that I'm trick-or-treating.
Yeah, that's another thing that my mama did, is that whenever my brother had a Jeep. He opened up the back of his Jeep and we just kind of chilled out in there and we drove around my neighborhood, and she kept an eye on us while we just kind of hopped out the car and knocked on doors.
My mom does that now too. We always try to ride. Me and my brother always try to, excuse me. Never mind, I went away. Me and my brother, even though he's like 19 and I'm 15, we always asked if we can ride in the trunk of our car, but due to us being a lot older, we can't fit in the trunk of our car anymore, so we sit in the back seat. But we still try to like jam ourselves in the trunk so we can
Have that memory.
Yeah,
When
it was
I
really
was
fun.
younger, well, not younger, like 2 years ago, I did the same thing, but I got too big to fit in the back of the car. So we attached a trailer to the back of our car, and me and my friends, it was 2 years ago, we all were just riding in the trailer in the back of a car, riding around town, or not town, riding around my neighborhood. And back to what she was saying, last year I handed out candy with my best friend from Honey Path, and almost no one walked with their kids up the driveway when they were like 5-year-olds and they walked by themselves. The 5-year-olds are just trying to grab as much candy as they can hold to. It's a little annoying, but it didn't really matter.
I mean, some people could argue and be like, why would I want to walk my kid all the way up? I don't need to get my steps in. Okay, but you also don't know who that person is.
Yeah, what if I was trying to kidnap them?
Yeah, like, what if, say, that person was wearing a Scream mask and you just think, oh yeah, they're getting into the costume and they're handing out candy. And say you let your kid walk all the way up their long driveway, and as soon as your kid gets to the little Scream ghost face thing, next you know it, she snatched and he ran.
Yeah, well,
Like, that's how easy it is.
and in their defense, I was dressed up as a Ninja Turtle with my mask on backwards, and my friend was dressed up as, I think, the dude from Paw Patrol or something. I don't remember, but the girl dog from Paw Patrol, 'cause he has red hair, so he put ears on the side of his head, and his mom painted his face, and he went as the girl dog from Paw Patrol. But they knew us because some of those kids went to a church, but there's some kids I didn't know, and they were probably older than us, and I kind of didn't trust them coming up to me. And they had no adults with them, and they were maybe 16, driving in a van, and I thought they were about to kidnap me and my friend.
Yeah, and I mean, this is another thing. Parents really, really, really need to look through their kids' candy once it's done. Because other people be overreacting with the needles in a Snickers bar like that. That's a little too much. I'm talking about like something that's like, say it's like a little skeleton and it looks like it's like little flavory candy, and turns out it's actually bad substances. And your child takes that thinking, oh yeah, look at this tiny little pill that looks like Smarties, when in reality it's something different. That's why parents really, really, really need to check their students' bags and look for specific stuff like that.
Students?
Because
You said students.
Huh?
You said students.
Oh, parents should really look through their little kids' like Halloween bags, because they can really hide that in like some candy little mechanism. In reality, it's something really bad.
One of my friends, I don't know if they were trying to drug him or something, but it was a couple years ago. I think we were 8 and we were getting candy, and this one house was giving us Smarties, and it looked like it had already been opened, and like half the bag was, most of the bag was regular Smarties, and in the middle there was the Smartie colors me and him never saw. Now both of us, I don't remember what I did. I think we bet it all, like half our candy, but he took the thing and he ate all the candy and stuff, and he ended up being really, really sick and vomiting everywhere, and he was out of school with forget what it's called. He was just very sick though.
Food poisoning?
Yeah, food poisoning, I think. And he was out of school for 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, that's why like it's not a joke anymore. Like, it really isn't. Like, whenever I was a tiny little kid, this stuff didn't matter as much as it does now. But I feel like now there is a lot more predators out there. So, parents, you really need to watch out.
Yeah, like as a kid, my mom would be like, "Okay, let me trick your candy," and then like I just thought
She would steal some?
Yeah, and my mom would like steal some. I was like, "Okay, buddy, cough it up. Give me my Smarties back, buddy. I don't play about those. Cough it up." But
My
like,
mom only took me, or tried to take me trick-or-treating 1 year, and I think it was the year before the Smarties incident, and she just didn't take us trick-or-treating. But my grandpa did the same thing. He would check my candy, and he would say, "Oh, you're not allowed to have that. You have braces."
yeah,
He said, "I'm just checking your candy. Make sure you don't eat anything you're not supposed to have with braces."
yeah. But now I feel like she does that because, like Caitlin said, it's getting like more serious the more like the years go on. Like people are, it's like not a joke anymore, and people are actually doing stuff. And oh, excuse me.
Is that your chair making that noise?
What
The little creaking noise? Or is that the door?
That?
Yeah.
It's my chair. Like yeah, like adults, like the people that put stuff in candies are like I feel like they're catching on that checking candy is being less done because.
So you
like,
gotta give them candy without a wrap on?
Yeah.
I'm strategizing. I'm about to pretend like I'm handing people's kids candy that's like this Halloween. I'm gonna see what they do. Cause it's like a learning experience.
Yeah.
That's what my friend did for some people he knew last year. Or he knew their parents. And he pretended like he was putting something in their candy to see how the kids reacted. And they just took it. Like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, I feel like some kids nowadays, like, they don't understand the importance of the fact, like, I understand stranger danger and don't take candy from strangers unless it's Halloween, but, like, that still doesn't matter. Even if it's Halloween, I understand they're strangers, but, like, there's stuff you can do to make sure, like, you're safe.
Exactly.
Every Halloween, aside from what my mom forgot about last year when I didn't go, because I handed out candy, and when my friend got food poisoning, we just went to churches and got candy because my grandpa said those are the safest places. I never really understand what he meant until I think I was 12, probably. Never really understood it, and now I do, and I thank him for not letting me go to the creepy houses and taking me to churches and stuff. So one time I went to a creepy house, we got spiked Smarties.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like whenever I was a kid, I had one designated neighborhood that was huge. Like, every single house was handing out candy. And my parents trusted it too because, again, it was back then. We never really thought of stuff like this yet. And so, whenever I would go into those neighborhoods, they were A-okay. And then whenever I started slowly getting older, that neighborhood just stopped. Like, almost all the houses stopped handing out candy. So then we had to find new neighborhoods, which is my dad's new neighborhood, and I don't trust it whatsoever. And it's just mainly because, like, some people in there are really, really nice. Like, yes, there is some old families and old people in here. Like, yes, they're really sweet, but there also is some really sketchy people in my dad's neighborhood that was handing out candy that just didn't look the best. Like, I wish I would have taken a picture of it, but it didn't look right, and I didn't even want to test it. Like, just because it didn't look right, I threw it away. Just because you can literally like, you can just off of eating something wrong.
I have something to say. I think it was last year, last year's Halloween, or yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, last year's Halloween. I was trick or treating with my best friend, and We always go to these rich neighborhoods, but we went to this one rich neighborhood. I ain't tell my mama this, but like deep down, I was petrified. But like, at my grown age, I was really scared. But there was this dude. He was dressed up. I think he was dressed up as like Art the Clown.
Oh, I love Art the Clown.
Me too, but it's not so lovable when it's right there in front of you. And he was passing out the candy, and it was like a table, just regular white table, like one of these tables, but it was white.
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about my neighborhood?
No.
There was a dude that dressed up as Art the Clown, and he had candy on a white table.
A lot of people do that. I don't know if it was Art the Clown, but
It was a clown, yeah. A clown and there was someone else. I don't remember what they were.
But continue, Jaden.
Yeah,
and we went up there, and he was just like looking at us, and I was looking at him, and he was looking at us, and I was like, "Hi, trick or treat."
Give me candy.
Right. I was like, how many pieces can I get and stuff? He was just staring at me. And I was like,
what happened?
"Dog, what's your problem?" and he like jumped at us, and I screamed. I was petrified.
Where was this at? Like, where did this happen at?
Like, I don't know. We just go to random rich neighborhoods.
Right. I just go into friends.
Yeah.
That's my neighborhood, I think. We have a bunch of old people too. Like, some are old, and then you go another way, and they're younger people that have fun. Like, they decorate the houses.
Yeah.
Like this one house, it has a little, not a driveway, but in front of the house, they have kind of a road, and you have to walk through it, and they have a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like a little
My brother's in the hospital.
a circle,
Is he okay? Why is he in the hospital?
and sorry. People just jump out and scare you. Like this one dude was wearing a scare mask.
I mean,
Yeah, I was I think it was another time. I think it was the same day. I don't even know I know what it was. So it was like driveway and like a path that way and that way towards the house. On the porch, and we went that way, and it was like decorated, but it wasn't like expected jump scares and stuff. And gosh, I hate this microphone. We went up there, and we were like, did the whole trick or treat, give me something good to eat, thank you, have a nice night, be safe. And he was already kind of weird, but I was like, okay, buddy. So what is that?
that was a
Fourth camera dying.
Yeah.
And I walked, like I was going down the pathway. It wasn't the driveway yet, but I was going down the pathway, and I don't even know what happened because it happened so fast, but I think like a fake spider jumped out, and I darted. Also,
How big was this big spider?
like, the big fake spiders? Like, it was like,
Yeah, those
that's my
like
neighborhood.
the Spirit Halloween big fake spiders.
yes, bro. I think that's where I got it from. That was humongous, and I was so scared. And back to the art thing, I didn't eat his candy. It was good candy, but I was so scared. I thought he was gonna put some bad in it.
I mean, whenever I was a kid, I remember this. It freaked me out so bad. I literally screamed. Because I was about 8, 7.
6, 7?
I was 8 to 7. I was about like the age where you can actually start remembering. And so we're walking in my usual neighborhood at Halloween, and next thing you know it, I hear this chainsaw. And
Oh no.
like, it's a real chainsaw too. Like, he started it up and everything. I smelled the gas. I saw the smell. It was a real chainsaw, and it had blood all over it. Like, I just and I can't even remember what this dude was dressing up as. All I saw was a man with a chainsaw, and I tried to walk beside him to go up and get my candy, and then he started chasing me. So then I book it to my mama, because what else are you supposed to do? Like, whenever you're that age, I go straight to my mom. And then I hide behind my mother and I start crying. And he ruined my night. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally, what the freak? Like, I used to love going trick or treating. I mean, I still do, but like, it's not the same anymore. And like, my mom is always just like, "Are you sure you want to go trick or treating? You know, like, you're like 15. You might be not wanting to go anymore. You might be thinking it's too old." And I'm just like, "No,
it's 11:25.
And I'm just like, "No, I think I'm gonna go trick or treating." And she's like, "Okay, buddy," because I feel like she just doesn't like going trick or treating. But I feel like she just doesn't like going trick or treating because it wastes our gas. But like I don't know, it's the experience. It doesn't matter
walk
like
trick or treating. That's what I used to do. I just
Yeah.
walked.
But
I can't walk nowhere.
my mother-
neighborhoods tell me that I can walk.
My mother can't walk. I mean, yes, she can walk. She's not
Yeah,
in
my
a
mom
wheelchair.
can't walk that far
Like,
either.
but if she starts walking for a really, like, a pretty long time, her back starts hurting her really badly, like, badly.
My mom too.
Hey.
Me too. I used to get back pain from walking too much, back spasms.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like Halloween has definitely changed. Because last Halloween, I feel like we always went trick or treating like right as the sun started to set.
Yeah.
But then last year, everybody started trick or treating right as the sun was still brightly high and up. And also, whenever I was putting on my outfit around like 6 o'clock.
6 or 7 o'clock.
I looked outside and I saw a bunch of people already outside trick-or-treating. And then my dad calls me and he was like, "Hey, my neighborhood is already trick-or-treating. They're already almost halfway out of candy. Where you at?" And I was like, when the heck did we start Halloween so early? Like, Halloween is supposed to be at night.
Yeah.
It's literally a holiday made for spooky spirits. Like,
Yeah,
Well,
but I feel like
kids
that's the other
nowadays-
reason, like, why it's kind of, like,
it's gone unsafe.
yeah, it's gone unsafe because everybody's going during nighttime. And it's hard to see during nighttime, and you can, like, I feel like in most neighborhoods, like, this is gonna sound so stupid, but most neighborhoods have trees and woods around them.
Mine does.
Yeah, mine too. And,
Oh, yeah.
like,
No,
you
mine's
know,
just filled
you know,
with houses.
could be a grabber in there. Just be like, yoink, and here goes your child.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's me.
and I mean, I get what you're saying with that, and especially because whenever some people who get in their cars and they go around, but people who do that, they do that in like busy areas, you know, like they be driving around in their cars when people are obviously in their way and they're going slower than people that are walking. So at that point, you can just get out of your car.
Yeah.
And I hate that because most of the time whenever I was walking out and about and people were in their cars really letting me, I've almost gotten ran over multiple times because they couldn't see me.
Yeah, me too.
That reminds me of something that happened last year. When I finished handing out candy, we drove around my neighborhood, right? And we were in my grandpa's car with me, my friend, and my little brother who was trick-or-treating with my grandpa. So when they came back to pick me and my friend up, we drove around in a circle around my neighborhood. We were running back to our car one time. It was like 11 o'clock at night when they got back. Running back to our car after getting some candy. So he said we had to hurry up because my friend had to be back at his house at 11:30 or 12, and my friend lives pretty close to me, probably 11 minutes away. But it was already 11. I don't remember what it was. Probably 11:23 because it took us a while to get in the car. But we were running back, and I think my friend fell. I don't remember who fell. It may have been me. But somebody fell, busted their face. Candy went flying everywhere, and they broke their basket, and they used my hat as a basket. It was either me, my brother, or my friend, but I don't remember who did it. I don't remember a lot recently because of my head. I forgot how to do math. I forgot what 4 times 9 was.
I don't even know what that is.
Me either.
Ow!
I'm done with this. Oh my gosh.
Was that me or you?
That was her.
Like, another thing.
That's like the 6th or 7th time
Like-
that's happened.
I feel like now, back to the having a safe. Hello.
It's
Like,
on me.
Why
It
can
needs
I
to be
not
on her.
speak?
It's Still.
You have to double tap mine.
What?
It needs click it until it's on.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you
Not a rage quit.
Like, back to the keeping your kids safe thing. Like, I feel like some parents just be, like, they'll let their kids be a little bit ahead of them. I hate when I see parents do that because I understand you think like, oh, my kid's right in front of me, I can see them, but you know, you just never know. Like, that's the thing with nowadays, you never know what's going to happen. You are not a future predictor, and if you are, please predict my future. But like, hold on, like, you just don't know what's ever gonna happen. Like, something random could just pop up, and you don't know if you're gonna be fast enough to go get your child.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be prepared.
That's what I like. Literally, that's what happened to me yesterday.
You got kidnapped?
No. Like, that's what happened to me yesterday because I was my niece. She's 5. She wants to go.
Your niece got kidnapped.
No, she wanted to go to the park, and I'm talking about whenever they parents let. I'm not her parent, but I let her.
You saw somebody get kidnapped
No.
by your niece?
No.
Oh,
Let
did you
me
kidnap?
speak.
Sorry.
I let her walk in front of me just a little bit, and she thought it would be like an amazing idea to run away from me and get pretty far away from me. And I kept trying to tell her and get in that this information in her little brain that if you get taken while you're far away from me, yes, I can run them down. Like, I will get you back, but that's still very dangerous. There's no way. Because I didn't want to freak her out, but I just had to tell her this. I sat there and I looked at her and I was like, what if you're walking along and you're far away from us and somebody just pulls up from and somebody just pulls up and snatches you and you're in their car and they drive away. Now what? I can't run after you. I can't do anything. Now you're gone. You're gone. And she was just like, oh, I didn't think of it like that. And I was like, yeah. And then I kept trying to tell it, like, you need to listen to me. And then right after I finally put that information in her head, she finally kept close to me. Every time I told her to run back to me, she ran back to me. Because I'm trying to tell, like, this world is not safe anymore.
My brother would have done the opposite. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
Okay.
I remember who fell. It was my little brother. I remember exactly how it happened. Okay? So I was running, my little brother was beating me. I was embarrassed. My friend was behind both of us watching us, seeing who was gonna get there faster. So I stiffed on my little brother into the ditch and he fell and busted his face against the ground and his basket hit concrete and exploded everywhere.
Did he have to get stitches?
No. He fell in the grass.
Oh.
He went, I think he caught himself and he did a couple rolls. It happened twice, actually. I think I fell. He tried to trip me, I think, to get me back. Was stiff arming him. He tripped me and I fell. I don't remember if I fell or my friend fell. I may have fell and hit my friend down. So,
I just wanted to tell Coach White that I don't want this to die while we're in the middle of streaming. So he's coming. I mean, I already closed it out, but the laptop said that
The laptop's low on battery?
Yeah.
It said you might want to plug in it. Click it.
How many times has it said that?
Only once. And I got it because I didn't get it while we were in the middle of streaming. Yeah, see? It says your battery is low. You might want to plug in your PC.
Coach White, how old?
Could be it wasn't like plugged in all the way, but I mean that was just at least a little bit.
Coach White, how old are you?
66.
When's your birthday?
January 15th, 1959.
January. So that's the first, right? It's a month after December.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be at school on your birthday?
You will be, but you won't have me second semester.
Oh man.
Well, wait,
For
when's your
my
birthday?
67th birthday, you won't have me. We'll
When's-
be somewhere else,
when-
second block,
When's your birthday?
January 15th.
Okay.
Right? Try it.
Six,
I
six,
think
seven
maybe
birthday.
next time just push the thing in a little bit. Maybe it's loose.
Okay.
6, 7 birthday.
And also wanted to talk about something. I mean, I know that, I mean, y'all's parents probably did not do this. Y'all probably have like amazing parents, but
I don't know.
my dad loved to host Halloween parties, and he had a little bit too much fun at the
You're
Halloween
alone on
parties.
this one.
And
My dad has a
hold on,
baby.
you're interrupting me. I feel like these Halloween parties really just started for us, and I love whenever parents do Halloween parties. So then, because whenever my parents did Halloween parties, we invited all my school friends. My sister invited all of her friends. My little sister wasn't old enough quite yet to where she was still kind of just chilling by herself. We also had guys come over from our school that we liked. Like we were living it, and especially because the time we could do these Halloween parties, I was living in a mansion. I wouldn't really call it a mansion, but it was a big house, and that's why we did that. And it was so much fun. But every single year we did the parties, it always ended in some, like, almost all the parents that brought their children to the party got very badly I think y'all know where I'm going through this, and they couldn't drive their kids home, and I just feel like all those, I mean, yes, whenever I was a kid, all I felt was like, oh yay, a huge giant sleepover, yes, let's have fun, when I really feel like these parents, like, if you want to have fun and you want to go out on Halloween and have a party and have way too much fun where you can't do responsible stuff, don't bring your kid.
Yeah.
Do not bring your kid.
Oh, you can still think of it as a giant sleepover and have fun.
Yeah, but
That's what I do whenever
And I feel like
my grandma, when I go
But-
over there, her friend drinks a little too much sometimes.
I left
And she gets to
out
stay over sleepovers.
I left out a bunch of stuff because I literally cannot tell it on this podcast. And
so
that's
it isn't fun sleepover.
In our heads it was, yes, that, but there was a bunch of stuff that happened at those parties that we should have not have seen.
Yeah, I feel like it's one thing to not know what's, like, if you're, like, been invited to that party and be like, oh my god, it's a Halloween party. It's, like, one thing to not know that it's gonna be, you're gonna get influenced. Is that the word? Be under the influence.
Yeah.
Then, like, once you find out, I feel like you should be like, okay, I have to drive home and I have to drive my kids home, and my kids are here and our kids here, so let's not do that. I feel like we should go hop on a trampoline and, you know, have some fun with our kids, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Because, I mean, they tried to separate it. They really just went into the garage and
yeah.
did that, but, it wasn't separated whatsoever. We knew what was going on. We just thought that it was okay, but it's
Launch
not.
party.
It really isn't okay.
Like,
My
I
dad
couldn't.
has only had one girlfriend ever, and it was my mom. And he hasn't found a woman since my mom.
What does this have to do with Halloween?
You're talking
and
about
safety?
your dad and your dad doing
Yeah.
something. My dad hasn't. My dad's only
But
slept with a girl one time, and that resulted in me.
That doesn't
That
have to do
doesn't-
anything with this.
yeah, I talked about my dad because he chose to let these kids come into the house, and he chose to do this party and also have kids with this party, and still chose to have all those parents intoxicated in front of all the kids.
That's a good word.
When
That's
people
a good
get
word.
intoxicated. Wait, I was saying intoxicated earlier, but I thought I wasn't allowed to.
I
No,
mean, he
you-
just said we can't talk about.
You can't talk about what you can't talk about. So, like, you can't say what you can't talk about to tell somebody what they can't talk about.
And the people that we're talking about this is of legal age, so it's not illegal.
Oh, so wait, never mind. So I needed. Oh, when my family on my other side, we go somewhere, then they watch a football game and they drink. They always have one particular person that says, "I'm not gonna drink." It's only the same person, and right now we have two people in the family. One trying to get pregnant, one is pregnant, and they're like considered the drivers.
How is this convenient to safety with Halloween?
It's not. It's convenient to safety. Always have somebody that's able to drive, and one is about to have a baby boy, and the dad is like I feel like he's gonna be a good dad, and he's really tall,
We're
and
getting
that.
on topic about
Yeah,
it,
you
so-
just said what you needed to say.
Oh, you're right. A Halloween.
What? Cause like,
But
I don't, cause whenever I was at those things, some parents, like, it was the married couple that the dad would hang out with the dads and they would get all while the wives just hung out and don't do that.
Did wives
Well,
things?
huh?
Did wifey things?
Yeah, they were
Children.
like at the party. I mean, like the wives
Yeah, they
didn't
talked.
drink.
Oh,
They were okay.
I
But
thought you were
that-
about to say they talked about their own specific stuff.
Only like 2 couples did that, while the rest did not care.
Yeah.
And
It's not like 6 or
still-
7 couples.
Nah, Aiden, stop. Like, it's just, I feel like, especially with like parenting now, people are treating their kids like siblings and not like their kids.
Yeah.
Especially with young parents, a lot of young parents, like, there's nothing wrong with young parents. My mama got pregnant with my older brother at 20 years old.
My mom had me at 17.
She raised him amazingly. I mean, yes, he is, but he's still a good man. She has 5 kids. All of us are amazing. And I'm not saying like, there's nothing wrong with having kids at a young age, but I think that some people who have kids at a young age
I've seen this
treat
clip
their-
to your brother.
How many times are you gonna interrupt me?
So, like 6 or 7 times.
What was I even saying?
About your mom raising your brother really good, but young parents aren't able to control their kids. as
Yeah, young parents sit there and act like like their kids are their siblings. They don't actually put their foot down. They want to seem like the good guy.
Oh, their friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good.
And they, especially like whenever it gets closer to Halloween and young moms would do that with their kids. I mean, again, there's nothing. I'm not trying to hate on any young moms out there. I'm supporting all of you. I'm just saying that
I can't see that.
some of you need to step up. If you chose to do the actions of having a kid and you had a kid, please raise the kid right.
You're kind of in the dark now because of that. What's up, sir? What time is it?
11:43.
Time is it? It's time for lunch.
So, and one more thing, everybody. I just feel like we're not making people do anything to your kids. We're not saying that, oh, you need to protect your kids, you need to lock down your kids, you need to shelter your... No, we're not saying any of that. We're just saying, please look after your kids a little extra much on Halloween night.
Yeah. Anything can happen. Not a fortune teller.
Yeah. Anything can happen. That's why. What should I dress up this Halloween
That's not
as?
on topic.
It's Halloween, so let's go over what costumes you're gonna wear.
Well,
Who
we're
wants-
talking about safety. Of Halloween.
But we just did this closer to end the safety conversation, and I want to talk about something fun. You got to talk about something fun to end the podcast,
We don't have to do that.
but it's fun. And like, fun is fun.
I mean, I get what he's saying. So, let's just say like,
what costume?
well, this is not going
Can
anywhere,
you
but
be the
if
costume?
If anybody is listening out there, thank you so very much for listening us being idiots for an hour.
All 6 or 7 of them.
Jaden, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I don't know. Oh, I'm being raspberry tart.
Okay. I'm going to be Harley Quinn and a Gothic fairy.
I'm gonna try to find somebody, but I don't know who it is yet. But I'm gonna be either number 6 or the number 7. I'm gonna get somebody to be the other one. 6, 7.
You better not make that. Are you being honest? Like,
Yeah. This one I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna end up doing it with somebody. I don't know who it's gonna be though. I need to find somebody.
Nobody's gonna do a 6-7 costume.
They will.
Like,
I'm probably gonna end up having to find a girlfriend because that's the only person I'll be able to convince because they're gonna think it's funny, or a friend
they're
that
gonna
thinks
think it's stupid.
I will not do that.
Okay, fine. Then I'm gonna end up recruiting my friend Patton. Probably, he has the same amount of brain cells and chromosomes I have.
Okay, cool, Patton. If you're listening, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm about to send this to Patton and her brother and like 5 other people, or maybe 4 other people. So it's like.
And I just want to say something. If my mother is out there listening to me, and if so, I love you so very much, Mommy. Thank you for listening to me. If this does get on the radio or Spotify or whatever. My mom is Karen Manley. She's the strongest woman I know. I love you so very much.
How many minutes do we have left? Like
4.
6 or 7?
Aiden.
Okay, I gotta do like 6 or 7 jokes about
Okay,
6
you're
and
done.
No,
You're not
if
being
you do
in our
6
group
or
anymore
7
if you
jokes
say
or
6 or 7
you're
again.
done.
Did we just say the exact same thing?
Basically.
Y'all both said 6, 7. That's alright.
No, I think we both just said if you say it again, you're out of the group.
Okay, well,
What
that was
about
a great time, you guys.
what about 41?
One more question. Is October your favorite holiday?
No,
I know.
because I like Christmas better.
I just like October because October 31st is supposedly the one day the Day of the Dead can walk the living. And I love that. Like, yes, I can see my mama Rosalie. Papa Jack, I've been waiting to say hi to you, buddy. It's been a while.
Hey, if they're watching the podcast.
And every time it's Halloween, I just sort of feel and / know that they're with me. Like, they're literally walking with me and getting candy with me because we're supposed to. But I think it's time to go now. So everybody says their goodbyes.
When you gain
Bye,
consciousness,
buddy.
like when you were like, you know what age, right? In between like